Hello and welcome to MacGyver's. Yes, indeed, it's the weekend, and we finally got all our weekly projects done there. Yeah, every now and then Pete had to come around back and find me. I'd be on the piano. Yeah, but anyway, let's see. I'm just gonna show y'all some things that got done. Y'all remember this truck? Yeah, I better zoom in a little bit now, since we own small items. I put this one together, and I had the other one that was yellow. Well, since I had the second rapid truck, I decided to move the box from the yellow one over to my other rapid. This is the one that's I just worked on, put the exhaust pipe on. The reason I know this is it is because the very first one we put the box on has a homemade bumper on it. Yeah, got a homemade bumper on this one. So yeah, this one here is the one we had done a few weeks back, and I had to bring it out so I could show you. I had two trucks, and somebody accused me of pulling a fast one there on it. That it was the same truck. I just stuck the bed on it and put it back in the screen. Nah, I had two of them there. So anyway, so we put the bed on this one here. So now it's got a bed. Yes, indeed. And now you're probably saying, oh, the yellow truck ain't got a bed. Well, it does. Yes, it does there. We put a bed off another truck on it that we had built, and here it is. So we got this bed on this one, and the reason we decided to change the setup is because this truck on the side says dirt track builder. So the rapid parts delivery and dirt track didn't go together, But this here's a dump bed, So I figured this one would be better for the truck, be better for the situation there. So that's what we did there. We put that one on that. And now we're going to park it over here out the way, trying to get situated here and get it parked. But anyway, the bed that I put on that last truck there, I had originally put it on this truck, the old Mack. I'd made a Mack dump truck. Well, I totally rebuilt this truck again and made it into a trailer puller. How about that? Let's see here now. This here truck, originally it was a 4-tire truck, and I made this into a 6-wheeler, and I put that orange bed on it there and made a dump truck. Well, since I was going to make a trailer puller out of it, I had to shorten it up a little bit. It was a little bit long. So I cut these tanks off. I cut this whole section off the truck. Yeah. And I had a set of tanks that come off another truck that I scrapped because I robbed the diesel wheels off of it. And it had these tanks on it. Yeah, I had these tanks on it. And, well, at first I was going to put this set of tanks on it. Yeah, I was going to put this set of tanks on it because they're shorter than these were. I was trying to bring them rear wheels closer to the cab. So then I found these tanks in the when I was hunting for these and found them. I ran across these tanks, and they're even shorter. So I put those on it, and I redid the exhaust pipe setup thing. The left one it done got loose and was about to fall off. So I went ahead and took both pipes off, and they were attached to each other with a bar, and they were stretched way out. Well, I just cut the bar off and made my own bar. There's my own bar. Uh-oh, it's probably going to blind us. But I made this plate for the back of the truck, and then I just attached the exhaust pipe onto the back of the plate. Yeah, they ain't spectacular, and I could probably take a chroming pen and touch up them exhaust pipes and make them chrome again. I just didn't do it. But anyway, I also put some mud flaps in front of the, in between the tire and the gas tank, or the fuel tank. This ain't a gasser, this is a dieseler. But anyway, I put mud flaps in there because, that way the tire ain't gonna sling a rock into the fuel tank or something there. So, and I also built rear mud flaps for it. Now, I never did build mud flaps for it when they had the dump truck bed on it. But we got the mud flaps on it. I still could probably put some tail lights on it, but I hadn't done that yet. Oh, piano takes up a lot of time. But anyway, as you can see, it's a trailer puller now, and I'm going to be hooked it up to a Matchbox truck trailer, and I'm retiring this one from pulling trailers. This is the very first custom I ever made right here. I took two of these trucks and I cut the back of one off and added it to this one. And then I made a wrecker out of what was left. And I sent it. I sent it to Mr. Diecast Car Nut, custom made wrecker. But anyway, it's in here. It's not gonna be pulling a trailer no more. For now, anyway. If I happen to get another trailer, I'll have it set on standby, I guess. But I really didn't too much like that rig. But anyway, the trailer that came with it came with these here plastic logs. That's dust on the top because it's been sitting on a shelf for a couple years, 2 or 3 years, or however long I've had it. Now that white stuff on the bottom, that white stuff is super glue residue. When you use super glue, it formed that white stuff all over it. So that's why I like using JB Weld. I know JB Weld gets their own things too, but it's a little bit easier to clean up than this white stuff is. But anyway, these are the logs that was on it. There's 15 of them. The trailer came with 5, and I had three truck trailers. So that was 5 logs from each truck, and I put them all together and made 15 out of them there. Well, these things here, they're all the same length and all, so I decided to do something different. I found some more pine for the big log truck, and I pulled the cedar back off of it. Well, since I had the cedar, I decided to put the cedar on here. So we got a load of cedar now. Real wood on a real truck. Real wood there. What do you think? There. Not too bad there. I like my Mack pulling the trailer better than I did the other truck. And I hadn't put the trailer on it after I made the mud flaps, and I see the mud flaps hanging on the trailer there. So I may have to. I know what I'll probably have to do on that. I'll probably have to put some angle down on that on the flap. So actually, the flap, as you can see, I ain't in the camera. See, the flap is just the silver part. So what I have to do is I'll take that black piece and I'll cut it at an angle, and that'll keep it from hitting the corner of that trailer because it's hitting the trailer right there. See how it's dragging the trailer around? Probably does it on the other side too, yeah. Like I said, I put the mud flats on it, but I never did hook it up to the trailer and test it. So yeah, looks like I went to work on that and just a tad more. But anyway, that's my Mack log hauler. And this ain't putwood here. This is gonna be cedar for like cedar chest, cedar paneling for closets, keep the moths away, whatever they make out of cedar. So yeah, it'll gonna be cedar lumber, probably fencing some of it, but it's not putwood like pine. But anyways, a lot of pine ain't made for putwood either. They cut it up into lumber. But anyway, moving on. I got this here truck from Mr. Mike Ep. This next truck I'm fixing to show, I got it from Mike Espo. Same time I got that other truck I talked about in one of my last video or whatever. Well, the Pete Project video. I'd showed a truck that I had got from Mr. Mike Espo. Well, I got this truck from him too, and it didn't have a bed on it, and I put a bed on it. Well, I took the bed back off, and I made this bed. How about that? This here truck, I'm going to move back now and zoom in a little bit more. Looks like that's the maximum zoom there. Look on the door there. It says cargo couriers, and on up here on the side it says cargo, and it did have couriers, but it's gone. So anyway, this box, it was not a box when I started. It was one of these. This is what that box there on the back of that truck looked just like this, in this shape. And what I did is I cut it right down the middle. I made sure I was in the center because there was no scraps to be allowed on that one. But I cut it right down the middle, and then I rotated each side like that, and the other side like that, and started building parts. It's a little rough looking, but I built the part for the back, and I built the part for the front, and I put corners inside it just like I did that white trailer to hold the pieces together better. And then I put a top piece in it, and it was flimsy, so I put a second piece in it. As you can probably see right there, that's 2 layers across the top, but I put that second piece in, that stiffened it up. But anyway, that's what I made for this truck. Because like I said, when I got it from Mike, it didn't have no bed, and I had put a bed on it, but I needed that bed, so I took it off. So anyway, this is finished, no doubt. And I put the bed from it on this other truck, the 40th anniversary. So we got us some couple beds for our trucks. I'm gonna have to touch up the chrome on the 2 dump trucks. On this truck and the yellow one, not the one I got from Mike, the other yellow one that had the rapid delivery box on it. I still got to touch up the chrome on them wheels. It's just I hadn't got to it yet. It's kind of been cold weather. I've just been kind of waiting on doing that. Whenever the warmer weather gets up and it's sunny days and it ain't going to be no clouds and rain and all that good stuff there, I'll get out there. I'll get them chromed and set them out there in the sun for a few hours. And I think they'll be great because I did that to a couple of diesel truck wheels that I did and was patient and let the sun shine on them. And after an hour or so on one side, I'd flip the truck to the other side so the sun could bake on it on the other side. Oh, yeah. Made it looking good. But anyway, that's about it. One more thing, I robbed the wheels off of this to put on the trailer that's connected, the trailer with the load of logs, because it had these wheels on it, the same wheel that was on this truck. So yeah, we changed the wheels out. Now, why did I take them off of this? Because this truck ain't a diesel. Wasn't thinking about it when I put it together, but anyhow, my time is up. I got to go. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is MacGyver, and I'm gone.